Hello friends, we watched Dhurandar 2, The Revenge, and I'm going to review about that. You all know that Dhurandar 1 was a massive hit. It became one of India's all-time highest grossing movies, earning more than 1350 crores and creating huge hype. So naturally, there was a lot of curiosity about how part 2 would turn out. The first part wasn't a simple story. It felt more like a mission. So everyone was wondering how they would continue it in part 2. On top of that, there was news that the movie would be around 3.5 hours to 4 hours long. That means you end up spending nearly 4 to 4.5 hours in the theater, including advertisements and interval. Today, we entered the theater at 9:20 and came out around 1:50. So, yes, the movie itself is almost 4 hours long, and this is just part 2. Coming to the film, it's a mega movie. People are saying around 250 to 300 crores might have been spent just on the sequel. And combined with part 1, the total budget is around 400 crores. In part 1, you might remember that at the end, Ranveer Singh's character Hamza infiltrates Pakistan, and there was a hint about exploring his backstory. Part 2 expands on that. It shows his background and then returns to the present timeline, continuing the story forward. I won't go into the full story, but that's the broad theme. Now, as a movie, if you look at it purely as a film, it's excellent. The action is extraordinary, but this is strictly for adults, 18 plus. The level of violence is very intense. It can be disturbing for people with a weak heart. So, if you're planning to watch it, be mentally prepared. If you can handle such intense content, you'll definitely enjoy the action. It's truly top notch. But this is not a family movie. It's not suitable for kids, elderly people, or those who are sensitive. Young couples can watch it, or families who are okay with such content might manage. But generally, it's not meant for a typical family audience. Overall, if you ask me how the movie is, I'd say it's good. I enjoyed it. Even after 4 hours, I didn't feel like it was too long, because it has many engaging factors. Just like in part 1, even here, this is not just a movie. What they have done is mix fictional storytelling with real life elements. At the very beginning, there's a very long disclaimer, almost double the length of what you usually see in movies. It clearly says this is not a documentary, and any resemblance to real events is purely coincident. But while watching, the filmmakers create an illusion. They make you feel like you're watching something real, almost like a documentary, by blending fiction with realistic elements. The film strongly provokes feelings of nationalism and patriotism. It stirs those emotions deliberately. As a movie, I really enjoyed it. But this is not just a movie. It blends patriotism, real incidents, real people, along with fictional situations, fictional events, and fictional characters. On top of that, it adds the flavor of a spy thriller with elements of geopolitics and strategic affairs. Coming to performances, every actor has done a great job. Ranveer Singh in particular once again proves what kind of actor he is and the range he possesses. He shows a very strong performance and completely immerses himself in the character. If you look at his career graph from day one, you can see how he adapts to every role. In Bajirao Mastani, he feels like Bajirao Peshwa himself. In Padmavat, he becomes Alauddin Khilji. Similarly, in Dhurandar 1 and 2, he fully gets into the character. The role has two shades, one before he infiltrates Pakistan, which is explored more in part 2, and another after he becomes Abu Hamza, post-infiltration. In both versions, he feels completely real. At no point does it feel like you are watching Ranveer Singh. You feel like you are watching a real person like Abu Hamza or Jaskrit Singh himself. In part 1, you might remember Rahman Dakayat, Akshay Khanna's character, had already been killed, but in this sequel, some of the characters from part 1 written in a much stronger way. Also, the question of who the main villain against Ranveer Singh is gets answered here. Major Iqbal, who was present in part 1, becomes the primary villain to Ranveer Singh in part 2. And finally, I'd like to say the movie is really very good. There's no doubt it has strong potential to perform well at the box office, just like part 1. So, did you watch the movie? Comment down how was your experience. If not, comment down when are you gonna watch it. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Meet you in the next video. Bye.